Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and once again it is time for a deadlift day. But a quick reminder for those of you who watch these videos, please remember to click like down below. It would be greatly appreciated. So over to the training. Cutting deadlifts are tough right now. They're very, very hard. I replicated what I did last time with the 500 for 5. And it felt a little easier this time than last time. So again, on a good track. So you guys see all the veins there, obviously still cutting. Got to make weight soon for an upcoming meet. And like I've said before, first meet of the year, since I've been cutting so hard trying to get down there, and I'm just going to stay at a lower body weight and build strength back up. I'm not going to go in and try to max. I'm not going to go in. I'm not going to get any sort of records. Right? I'm not going to get any sort of national or world records. I need to just qualify. I need to qualify. But the beauty of it is that this year, if I get qualified, there are 3 potential national and international level meets I could easily attend inside the U.S. later this year for the back half of the year. So staying lean is going to be the main thing, getting my weight down and then building strength back up. And this is going to be a couple-year process, guys. It's going to be a couple-year process. And it is what it is. Like it took a lot out of me to start to cut down close to 200 pounds. I will regain strength. Okay, I am going to hit better lifts in the 198 eventually than I was doing up in the 240s. Okay, muscle memory, good programming. I become a better lifter, a better coach. All the coaching I've been doing, because at the moment, 28 clients right now. And anyone who wants to argue with that, you guys can figure out a dozen of them on your own easily. Between my vlogs, people who post admit I'm their coach on their own social medias, YouTubes. So the coaching business has grown great, and I've learned more and more as I go. Working with this wide variety of people, I've gotten better and better at programming. Okay, I feel confident I can get those old numbers again. And the bench I'll be able to surpass. I'm just having to go wider grip and build my pecs up. Because all the 350 plus benches I hit were close grip. And that's all going to be done. Not a big deal. But let's get over to the training. We do a squat, bench, and deadlift day every week with supplemental work. Now, obviously, we're back and pulling heavy on the deadlift day. So I've realized I have to work the rep work back in on the deadlifts. The best thing I have done for my deadlift is the sets of 10, the boring but big type templates. And I don't know if I want to call it that because I'm really not even fully running. I'm not really running 5-3-1 anymore. I'm using the ideals of it, the meat and potatoes of it. But this is really powerlifting and hypertrophy based at this point, because I'm even adjusting the percentages on the ramp up to everything. The idea, though, is great. The philosophy behind the programming is great. So since I'm getting used to doing the 10s again, I did 3x10, mainly because again, the cutting, once I'm getting more calories in, I will work this up to 5x10s. Okay, I'll work it back up. Now, as far as other posterior chain supplemental work, I don't think I need to do them on deadlift days. I'm going to do anything like that on squat day. Because honestly, I don't need extra quad work. I do plenty of squatting and deadlifting to build the quads, and I do sled drag. So really, I will probably put posterior chain stuff more on the squat days and pull the pull-ups out. Because again, I don't need to be doing 20 plus sets of pull-ups. I've realized I want to live on them. I probably need to cap them at 15 sets a week, right? And since I like to do some of these on off days for AMREPs in the mornings, that basically means no more than 10 during my workouts. And today, because I'm a little more fatigued, I did 4, but I did a lot of other pull-up sets this week. So this is why I need to be careful of this week. Is to not overextend on these. Because I got 21 on the best day, by the way, in the morning. I've done 20 a couple times now. I got 21 once, which you guys have seen on the wide grip pull-ups when fresh. And I consider them a staple. You know, that's what I'm telling guys. You need to get to what I think a great fitness goal is to get to a 500 squat and 20 pull-ups. That is a great balance between strength, fitness, all those things. Because you got to be fit to do 20 pull-ups. You got to be strong to do a 500 squat. But you get into that whole how much muscle versus fat do you have, that's going to matter when it comes to those pull-ups. Fat guy's not doing 20 pull-ups. So you can't just eat your way to a 500 squat. That's why I like the idea of it. But basically we just did pull-ups and bicep work as supplemental work after the volume deadlifting. This is, you know, even though there's posterior chain and lower body in this, I'm actually making this a very back dominant day, and then we do biceps on this day for reasons I've stated before. It makes sense. When's the worst time to have bicep tendon fatigue? When you deadlift. After you deadlift, you're in a great position. Because if you deadlift once a week, any bicep strain that you put on the bicep tendon, that's the best day to put it in. Because it's after you've deadlifted. Right? It's after you've deadlifted. Because that bicep tendon fatigue is not just the injury issue, it will limit what you can pull. It'll limit what you can pull. So if I'm going to do any chin-ups, and I'm doing mostly the pull-ups, but I may work chins in on some of these days that work a little more bicep, I'll do them on deadlift day. I'll do my curls on deadlift day, and we can focus on triceps on bench day. So this is a balanced day. It's a little upper body dominant, but with great lower body. My squat days will be completely lower body. We'll take pull-ups out. And bench press days will obviously be all upper body, because we'll do pull-ups and then bench and bench accessories. And I think that's how I'm going to work it moving forward. And again, I'm going to keep my volumes in check. I'm going to keep my ego in check, especially now that I'm cutting. And then even my bulks are going to have to be very conservative, right? I can't go over 210 in the future, which means, again, crazy volumes just are not going to work. I've got to watch these things, and there's no point in it. If anything, I probably have a bad habit of doing too much volume. I have a bad habit of doing that, and I think it's partially hurt some of my results, even though guys are like, well, you hit big lifts. I mean, you've seen you bulk and get to a 600 squat when you're bulking. You pulled over 600 multiple times on camera, including at an event. Yeah, doesn't change the fact. So these bicep curls, a lot of people have asked with my clients, why do all my advanced clients do the curls to their face? Why they go up so high? And that's the correct way to do a barbell curl. That's why it scores so well on EMGs. It works the bicep completely because you're using the shoulder extension also. All right? You get better bicep recruitment doing this. It's one of the best exercises for that reason. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.